Hi everybody, welcome back to Learning English with Lily. I hope you enjoyed the interview in the last video. In today's video, I'm going to have a look at homophones. These are words which sound the same but are actually spelt differently. English has evolved into a bit of a tricky language when it comes to pronunciation and spelling. It's got loads of vowel sounds, it's got lots of silent letters. Anyway, what can we do? We can learn the pronunciation and the spelling. Let's have a look at some of these homophones. I'm going to start with some easier ones that even advanced learners still mix up, but essentially most people know about them, and then we'll lead on to a few trickier ones. Don't forget to say the examples out loud. Okay, the first one, there. 3 different spellings, 3 different words. They're happy because their friend is over there. They're happy because their friend is over there. Even native speakers confuse the spellings of these homophones. God, it gets me angry. There, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E, is a contraction of the subject they and the verb are. There, T-H-E-I-R, this is a possessive adjective, so it shows possession. Their car, it means the car belonging to them. Their, T-H-E-R-E, so it's an adverb showing place, over there. Where? Where can I find something to wear for the party? Where can I find something to wear for the party? These two, less commonly confused than the previous ones, but still, people like to mix up the spellings. Where, W-H-E-R-E, is an adverb or a conjunction. W-E-A-R is the verb, wear clothes. This is a good time to point out that homophones depend on accents. If I ask my partner, Billy, from Scotland, to say this sentence, you'll notice a difference in pronunciation, which is quite cool. With Scottish accents, question words that have an H, why, where, what, etc., you can hear the H, so check it out. Bill, Can you read this sentence to me?
Where can I find something to wear for the party?
This is one of the elements of the Scottish accent, which I just find absolutely divine. I love it. Number 3 is you're angry because your laptop is broken. You're angry because your laptop is broken. Your, with apostrophe R-E, is a contraction of the subject you and the verb are. Y-O-U-R is simply showing possession, so it's a possessive adjective like there. Loads of people, especially native speakers, confuse these two words. Inside, I am crying. I'm like, no. But because I'm British, I remain calm and collected. That's not how you spell it. 2. We have 3 different words here, 3 different spellings. Oh, those 2 are too young to be in this pub. Oh, those 2 are too young to be in this pub. Little whippersnappers. Whippersnapper. I love this word. Whippersnapper, 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 whippersnapper. That is hard to say. A young person who annoys older people because they're overly confident. First of all, we have the number 2, T-W-O. Okay, so 2 young people. Next, we have the adverb to, which is T-O-O, more than is necessary, more than we want. Finally, we have to, T-O, as a preposition, which forms part of the infinitive here, to be. The preposition to, T-O, actually becomes more of a T sound, so just the consonant, to be. Oh, those 2 are too young to be in this pub. This is because the preposition to isn't very important in the sentence. The emphasis is on the other words. No, I'm sorry. I know there's no excuse for what I did. I'm sorry. I know there's no excuse for what I did. N-O is the determiner. K-N-O-W is the verb with the silent K. Check out this sign my friend found, written by a native speaker. There are 3 errors, so pause the video now and see if you can spot them before I tell you what they are. Okay, error 1 is theirs, which should have an apostrophe. Error 2 is no one, where they've confused the homophone, so it should be spelled no space one. And the final error is inquiries, which should be spelled IES at the end. Terrible. Okay, let's move on to the slightly more difficult ones. Aloud. Shh, you're not allowed to speak aloud in the library. You're not allowed to speak aloud in the library. ALLOWED. This is the past simple and past participle of the verb allow. ALOUD is an adverb and it means say something in a voice which can be heard. Affect with an A, affect with an E. Even I get this one confused. Sometimes I have to stop and think, hang on, which one is it? The power cut affected the city for several days, which had a serious effect on local business. The power cut affected the city for several days, which had a serious effect on local business. Almost always, affect with an A is the verb, so the action, to affect the city, and affect with an E is the noun, so a serious effect. I say almost always because there are instances where this is not the case, but I'm not gonna go into that now because it just gets too confusing. Okay, we have a set of 3 homophones for the last one. I'll. Quite a challenge to get these 3 words into a sentence, but I managed it. I'll make sure I get an aisle seat for the plane journey to the Isle of Wight. I'll make sure I get an aisle seat for the plane journey to the Isle of Wight. Isle, I''L', is the subject and the modal verb will. AISLE, aisle, the narrow kind of passageway between rows of seats, for example, in a plane, silent S. Isle, ISLE, is a small island, for example, the Isle of Wight. Again, here, the S is silent. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you didn't find it too confusing. Practice makes perfect. Oh, burnt again. I really want to get good at baking, but I burn the cakes I make. Oh, darling, well, you know what they say. Practice makes perfect. Now, I didn't make a good cake until I was about 70 years old. Make sure you like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe. Next time I will be doing another interview with a native English speaker. Until then, have a lovely week and I'll see you soon.